Make sure you speak up a
Yeah,
little bit
speak up,
louder
please.
because he's recording it.
Okay, so about me, I'm a freshman this year, and I'm a psychology major, but I'm thinking of like going somewhere in law. At first I was thinking like counseling, but I don't know, law seems like really interesting, like something that I can actually make a big difference in. And then also like the whole army grad thing, my dad's in the army, so like I move around all the time. Like I'm not really from one state, but I guess I'm just gonna say I'm from Virginia because that's where I live the longest. That's where I like to visit. Okay, so why BSA Eagle? So as you guys know, I was West Campus Ambassador this year, and I loved it so much. Well, I still love it. But I just like being part of a team that like makes actual change. And, like I don't know if you remember from my last interview, but I said that I'm really passionate about like social justice and stuff. And, like if you follow me on Twitter, you see I always like retweet like social justice things. But the thing about Twitter is that it does give like it gets people information and stuff, which is really good, but it doesn't really do anything other than like it's just a tweet. Like at the end of the day, it's just like words on the internet. So I like being able to like make a real change, like that you can actually see like tangible change, and like making a positive impact on campus. So like just the other day when we had our taboo topics this week, a girl from my Spanish class, she's a freshman too, a black girl from OSU. I invited her to BSA and she came, and like after the program she came up to me and she was like, I love this so much, like I'm so glad you invited me. Like that's so nice to hear, especially like I'm a freshman too, so I understand like when you first come to college, like it's kind of scary and stuff. So it's good to like make real change on people that you can actually see. And then yeah, so like BSA has been really important in my career, like college career so far. Like I've only been here for a semester, and just like the leadership skills I've learned and like being part of a team, because it's different in high school than it is in college. And like especially being over such a big organization, like you learn so much, and I've only been here a semester. And then also just like how many people I've met and like the experiences I've had just this semester, it's like already made a huge impact. Okay, so my leadership style, I definitely learned about more about my leadership style this semester. Not only from like BSA Ebor, but I also took a leadership class. And I would say I'm definitely like more reserved. I'm not like a loud screaming leader, which at first I used to think was kind of a bad thing, but I don't necessarily think that's like a negative. Especially like in my leadership class, I learned that there's different types of leaders, and especially when you're working on a team, it's good to have like different leadership styles to like blend together. So I'm definitely like more collected, but I like to listen to the input of other people and like make an executive decision based on that, and just like make sure everyone gets to put their input in and like feels included, and just like make the most informed decision as possible. And then yeah, just like make sure everyone voices their opinion and like feels like they can contribute, not just more of like I'm the leader, I say what goes. It's like everyone's putting this together, especially on a team. And I like to take initiative with like tasks, especially because like waiting really stresses me out, so I like to just like get it done. Okay, so the program, I have a different program idea. I really am a fan of the taboo topics. Like, I like the fun programs we have, like karaoke and like all the fun things we have. But one of the things that really drew me to BSA was like when we had that taboo topics with my N-word. Like, I just loved being able to like have deep conversation with other smart black people like me who like go through the same things as me. And that's like I think a lot of people like that about BSA. At least like the freshmen I've talked to who come like they're like, yeah, I really like that program. And it just draws you to it, and it makes you feel like you're in part of the community. So yeah, it's like thought-provoking, and it really helps like the whole Black OS community come together and like talk about stuff that we don't normally get to talk about, especially like being at a PWI. And so I think we could have like something like a taboo topics. It doesn't have to be like, exactly like it, but we can be talking about like being black. Like I know something that happened. I grew up with like a lot of white people, like wherever I would move, and it would be like, oh, like well I listen to Lil Wayne, so I'm blacker than you, or like okay, I said you don't talk black, but like what is black? You know, it's not. I don't think it's necessarily one thing. I think it'd be cool to like talk about what is the definition of black, like what is blackness, and like what is being black enough and being too black. Like, what does that mean? Especially, I feel like a lot of people come into like such a good school like OSU, like we're all like smart black kids, so like we've had to go through that to some sort of extent. So like, I think it'd be good to talk about. Yeah. Okay. My last slide. So I'm like I said, I really like being on the e-board this year, and I think even if I don't like get on the e-board next year, I learned a lot this year, which I'm grateful for. Like, it's a lot of stuff that like you can't learn even in the classroom. Like I said, I took a leadership class, so like actually like actively being part of it is like, especially just like learning how to deal with stuff like when someone like sends you nasty emails, like what do you do? Like how do you handle it when something doesn't feel right?
Thank you.